Hello, this is my Roland E70 keyboard, 1991, and the last 5 keys, which would have been all the way to the right of the keyboard, the velocity stopped working. So I mean, I looked all over this board. This is the bottom side of the board. Other videos will show you how to get to this point that are made on YouTube. All the traces look good. I resoldered a lot of the joints. I tested the diodes. The last 5 I tested them with a diode checker, and they all showed me to be good. So basically what it is, this has to be on a particular way. You'll see that in other videos too. See how that one black carbon bumper is longer than the other one? So I imagine when you press the key down, it measures the time between when this one hits and that one hits to give you your sensitivity. So if you hit it really hard, really fast, well then obviously they're doing it within a nanosecond. But if you hit it like a little bit gentler, a little bit slower, then it might be 20 nanoseconds. So apparently it measures the distance between those two things striking these pads, and that's how you get your sensitivity. So like I said, I checked everything out. Did not see anything visually on this board. So I decided I better get more serious, because otherwise it's a brick. I mean, what can I ever do with it? I can never sell it. So what I did was I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I went to the good one. This number 6 is good. It works. So I put the multimeter on there. I put the positive lead on just across the diode, across the top of the diode. And then I had the other one on ground. See if you can see that in here. There's a ground pin on that circuit board. So I just found that and put it on there. So let me get this set back up. And then I took a screwdriver and put some just braid, like a copper braid over the top, just to give it some breadth. And I touched, and you can see that when I touch the top two, which are the velocity ones, that's responsible for the velocity, I get that 3.8 volts. I'll go down and check the next one. Get it again, 3.8 volts. Now if I come back to my first 5 here, I don't get anything. So it's good. I mean, it's going in a good direction, because I mean, at least I know there's something wrong that I can find. So then what I did is I'll move to the other position so there's more light. Okay, so these last 5 pads, what they have in common, the top part where the velocity is this trace here. They all go into this trace here, but it comes down along the bottom. It comes right to this. Now I soldered that yellow wire on there for testing purposes. This is my cable. It's not that. I had two. I have a cable for the other half of the keyboard, so I just swapped it out, and that didn't fix it. Then I took the other panel like this and plugged it into to my side, to my upper half, and it worked. So it had to be something with this board. I just did process of elimination. So to make a long story short, what it turns out, as you can see, all the way to the right, top row all the way to the right. It's kind of like the metal contacts inside are blown out. But anyway, so yeah, I don't think I would have found that had I not developed some sort of method to find things that are alike and find things that aren't consistent and draw a conclusion. So I got to figure out how to make that connection from this cable to that pin. So that's it.